Senator Boni Khalwale, Majority.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, before I comment on the statement by Esther, allow me, Mr. Speaker, with due respect and tremendously so, to congratulate the High Court for lifting the conservatory orders that had made it difficult for us to enjoy our resolution of having impeached the former deputy president. And Mr. Speaker, that small interference is the arrogance and impunity of leaders from big tribes, Kikuyus, Kalenjins, Luos, and Luyas. We want people from small communities to have equal access to leadership in this country. Mr. Speaker,
Senator Mbone, you are out of order.
Mr. Speaker, sir,
you are out of order. You cannot use the floor of the House to do things that you are not handling now. We are making comments on the statements, and you are completely out of order.
Mr. Speaker, sir,
Senator Okoiti Omtata.
My 2 minutes are not over.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for the opportunity to address this House. And since the time is very limited, I will contribute to Senator Eddie Okechi's statement. The question of data is a question of life and death. And our data cannot be handled in the manner it's being handled. Even now, when you look around, Safaricom has not responded. It was accused for aiding state agents to track and abduct citizens. We are also having the situation whereby even the government institutions are still using Google, are still using whatever. So the government does not understand how critical data is. When you go to the judiciary, they're using free apps to do stuff. It is time this government took the question of data seriously and went ahead to ensure that people are protected. We have also seen that they want us to register our mobile devices with the Kenya Revenue Authority. Using which mechanism? Why should the government snoop and spy on us? We cannot allow it. And Safaricom must come out and must be brought to this House to account for its activities. We are not negotiating. It has been implicated in so many crimes. We can't allow this one to pass. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The end of the comments on the statements, but let's hear Senator Mofo Yagata Yamwenda.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, private security is enshrined in the Constitution. No, Honorable Speaker, data protection is something that has been captured very well in our Constitution today. And I don't know what is out of order, Honorable Eddie. What is it out of order?
What is your point of order, Senator Andy? Okay.
Mr. Speaker, I'm rising under standing order number 1. And Mr. Speaker, I humbly realize that today's volume of statements was so many. And today is also the last day that we have in this House before we go to recess. And I've listened carefully since I came to this House that the kind of statements that have found their way into this House are addressing very critical issues, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order.
I just wanted to request for your discretion, Mr. Speaker, understanding order number 1, that you extend the comment on statements by just 15 minutes so that we can be able to...
Just have yours. Now you have consumed 2 minutes for one of the contributors. Senator, to conclude.
Honorable Speaker, I thought maybe I'm out of order. I don't know, maybe I didn't know that Senator Head was... Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. You know, in this country, Honorable Speaker, we have agencies that are trying to make sure that they're entrusted with that responsibility to make sure that we have the protection of every other person. So, Honorable Speaker, I would call upon all the agencies, including the police, including the criminal investigations, including the Safaricom itself, to make sure that one's privacy is protected. And Honorable Speaker, to wind up, and I want to quote one of my very previous speakers, Honorable Khalwale, who has just congratulated the High Court for breaching the Conservatory orders. And I captured one of ours saying that the Raka is a small community, but we are Kenyans as well.
Senator Ososi Godfrey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me to comment on the statement by Senator Eddie Okech on the issue of